I think we do ourselves a disservice to not recognize a lot of the political wins that Axelrod and Obama created in terms of making him into a figure that he was. Same thing happened on the Trump side. And it's this intangible thing that it's hard to kind of quantify what that is. Do you see that amongst anybody else outside of Trump on the conservative side of the aisle? And I can't explain it because it can't be explained.
Yeah.
But I think you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you can explain it, and I don't think you can replicate it. He's one of a kind.
Yeah.
And whatever it is that he has, and if you're around him, and I've been around him some lately, you sense it, you understand it in the moment, like you see it in action. I don't think you can replicate it. I mean, everybody's different, and whoever we nominate in 2028, I think J.D. Vance is a front runner. But there'll be a primary, I'm sure. But you're never going to be able to mimic Trump. You got to be your own person. I do think one thing about politics is it has to be authentic to you. Trying to go out and replicate Trump or trying to go out and take positions that you don't actually believe in. People crave authenticity, and they can smell the other thing from a mile away.
Well, the authenticity part is incredible because President Trump doesn't do the hokey things that other politicians would do in order to try to be authentic.
Yeah.
Right? Like if they go to Sturgis, right, they'll throw on the jacket, they'll sit on the motorcycle. Trump shows up, says, I don't really like motorcycles.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the lack of trying to fake authenticity ends up being authentic.
If there's one thing as communications professionals we should learn from Donald Trump, it's that authenticity is king right now. The era of the scripted puppet, the era of the, let's hand this politician a script and, hope they read it correctly. That's over. I mean, that's what Kamala Harris was.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't do much new media. She couldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, she was not capable of it. She was not that kind of political athlete. But the people who I think succeed in media and politics from now on are going to be people who are just kind of unafraid to be themselves, be authentic in the moment, talk from the heart. I think people will actually forgive you. They don't need you to speak perfectly. They just need you to speak authentically. And, that's not the politics I grew up with. I mean, the goal was always to be perfect, read the script correctly, do it just right, get the hand gestures just right. That's what Nikki Haley would do. She's one of the best of all time at hand gestures. They were the same in every speech. It was rehearsed, and that's fine. And there's that's one way to do it. It's just, that's not in vogue right now.
Yeah.
Authenticity. Be real.
Yeah.
If I had advice for any candidate right now, be real. Be real. Be real.
Now, would that be potentially advice that you give to candidate Scott Jennings at any point?
I don't know. I haven't ruled anything in or out. My grandfather was an elected official when I was a kid, and I always admired it. I've worked on a lot of campaigns in my life, and I admire people who have the guts to sign up. We'll see what happens. I don't know.